Everybody, this is Tiger, and I'm gonna redo this live thing here. I just got into it, and someone I was doing, I'm trying to get a podcast, episode out with, came in late, and just some details to work out. So we got that worked out, and now I'm just gonna redo this one here. Okay, so the on Bid FTA, um, I'm seeing what I am seeing a lot of is the Maxi Cozy Emma. I think that's right. Um, and they are the car seats that turn. So that they go so high though. I've got to change my saved list for that. But they go so high, and uh this play set right here. Somebody's at so 405 right here is okay because they're going to be at 500. Um, how much you're going to get out of that. You can get 700 or you're going to sit on it. That's a big issue. Um, trust me, I'm the king of, oh, I'll just sit on it. Yeah. Bad things happen when you just sit on stuff like that. Um, so this here, I was going through this pallet liquidation in Columbus on Wilson Road, which is the same as Philippi or Felipe, whichever, right? Be careful. I'm telling you right now. Be Oh my God, be so careful because you'll I don't know what you'd be more mad about. You waste your money or your time, and now you've taken their trash and you've taken it home. I know I have. I swear to you, I have been up there, and I would go down that aisle and just kind of look and see what I was looking at, and I would see stuff with stickers that had stuff had already been auctioned. It was so that was their rejects or whatever. Rat. I bought this one thing. Nothing but rat turds, right? And this is the back of a chair, a gaming chair. But man, where's the rest of the chair at? It doesn't, it doesn't show you much of that. Um, it just bamboo pillow. Yeah, it's you better not pay nothing for that stuff. Let me tell you, you'll be just give me your money instead, right? How about that? Okay, let's move through this real quick. Apologize. Um, the couch looks nice, but I'm gonna bet money that it's the carpet, the rug. Let's see here. Um, where's the rug at? And that's one of the misleading things about this thing is, the system just pulls stuff up and then you end up, you're like, ooh, wait a minute. I want that. Oh man, it ain't that. Okay. No, this is actually the sofa, $1,900. Huh. Okay. And they're at $400. So, if you can get 800 out of it, you know, go for it. Right. And if it's real leather, that usually sells pretty good. Okay. I'm not sure if that's a sectional or whatever, but just have a hard time with the interest. The Dionos, you can make a little money, but you got to price them to move them. They're good car seats, though. I gotta say that. Um, what the heck is this? I can't search for it because I don't know what it is. It looks like a bike arm or uh for exercising at home, right? It's the unicycle or not unicycle, whatever you call it. Um turn it into a spin bike, really. Um, oh, it's a saw. Okay, all right. It's a okay. Never mind. Um, all right, $300 saw though. Okay, so it looks pretty good. Ergo Human or what? Or a knockoff chair. That market is difficult to say the least, right? Um, and my assumption is if I'm not seeing anything of value here, there's not much else there to be seen. So right here, you've got a dehumidifier, but it's up in Strongville, Ohio. So that's probably a bad sign to start the day. Up a Baby, Knox, I like them, but you just you got to get them right. Um, I think I'm good on car seats right now. They're not selling that well. Um, the the carport, man, those are several boxes, so you got to be good on them. So right now they're running the Love Sacks, and uh, I don't know how much it takes to find a good one to make a complete unit out of it. That's just a hard thing. It really is. Um, Looks like a nice table. Tunnel cover. Tomorrow I'll look and see if it's a solid fold. Here's some step bars. I just don't mess with step bars anymore. Too many bad issues, bad mistakes, I guess. When it doesn't go your way, it usually comes out as a mistake. All right. Let's see here. Uh, well, I'm silent because I'm really just not seeing much. Uh, Dining table, if it's complete, that's usually my issue. Nice walker, but yeah. Again, um, and understanding the situation of, well, I'm going to have to get up and drive to go get this. So my motivation is really not as strong. Um, I'm a little more looking for a reason to not buy. Um, and there's just not a lot of good value. I mean, do you want to sell 20 items and make $2 each? That would be the question. That's what I'm looking at. Now, this little even flow or slim, I like that one. Um, probably sell it for 180. Hot tub. I like these little air pots here. This is a water heater. You, I cheat, put some coffee in there to reheat it on my runs. Uh, this stuff here, all right, I'm not sure. This is a Ryzen motherboard, I guess. The iPad, the shift. I've got one shift I've been sitting on, and it sucks. Here's that saw again. There's a slushy machine, and these things have been going for decent money. Okay. A baby jogger, a four-wheel stroller, and of course the Upper Baby. Uh, okay. This VIP thing, they've got like 2 items on it. So those are TVs. I know it already. Here's a Cricut machine. There's others out there. So if the value, they've come down a bit. Uh, Got another iPad, a gun. Is this here or not? No, I'm not going to look through that. There's a baby jogger in the menu, so I've got them on my list. This is late tomorrow. Is a shed, but I'm leery of that. To be honest with you, that whole section will doubt it's all there. Okay, let's just be honest with you. These electric bikes, I have seen them so much lately. It's really confusing that the volume of them that I'm seeing in the last week or two. Coconut milk. Good for cooking. I don't like it yeah, I'm not a drinker of it. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, leg massager. All right. Nope. $39. How'd this laptop become the feature item? That's weird. I guess it was just a mix up. Greenworks chainsaw, 80 volt. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, I was wondering what this was. More wicker. Yeah, okay. Nope. Liquidated pallets full of surprises. Oh, I bet it's full of surprises and not the kind that you want. All right. Doggy lift table. Slushy machines and some nice cookware. I mean that's if you're getting it for the house, that's a good deal. Okay. Um I don't know if that's a Nordic track. I'll look on my other list. Yeah. Is that a Graco turn to me car seat? But people come in and they drop $200 on them all day long, and it's like, so the company wins, you lose. If you're the competitor watching. Um, that's some nice boots. Again, Black Rifle Coffee. They decided to liquidate a whole bunch of stuff last year, and it's still coming through the system. Okay. Can you say nothing interesting? Well, here's a recliner. I'll have to check that out later. Nursery recliner. Some drink cups. Um, no, nothing here. Look, Ma, nothing up my sleeve. Go get a new sleeve. Got an angle grinder. And of course, one of the Boombas, and yeah, people are just not interested in them like they want. Oh, what's the tonneau cover here? Let's see if they lied to us on that. It's just some Chinese knockoff, right? Okay, one. Okay, where are we at here? Amazon Basics soft roll up. Yeah, nothing there. Uh, dash cams. Oh, here's a washer. Okay, I bet you guys are looking for something exciting, and I don't have it. I don't have it. Um, uh, there's this hot tub, but I don't know. If I'm right, it was up there before. And, nope. Okay. Well, just like me, I'm done on this site. Major appliances. Let's look at this here. I bet these are all miniatures. Okay, here's a washer and a dryer. I'll be danged. 21-foot freezer top, a chest freezer, tall tub dishwasher, and a regular 24-inch. All right, guys. Sorry, it's just not that exciting anymore. So thank you, and you have a good night.